Hi all, I wanted to make a quick video about an indicator suggested by one of our channel members. I'm really impressed by this indicator, but before I begin, I would like to mention that this is an educational channel. All content over here is for the sake of education. Kindly read the disclaimer you see on the screen and in the description below. With that said, let's proceed. So I had a message this morning stating that, can you please make a video regarding this particular indicator by so and so. So after I got up, I looked at this indicator, and believe me, it is really mind-blowing. All right, so let's get into this indicator. So currently I have a Nifty 50 spot chart, 5 minutes time frame, no indicator, only sessions break showing where one day has ended and the next day has begun. The indicator suggested to me was by the name of Quantum Duality Predictive Ranges by Quantum Trading, I think. All right, so this is the name, Quantum Duality Predictive Ranges. I have saved it to my favorites. I don't think a lot of people know about this. There are only 62, I think, people who have saved it as favorites as of now. So I've saved it as well, and this is the indicator. We click on it once and it looks like this. Now, generally, the first thing I do is whenever this kind of an indicator comes up with a table on the right hand side, the first thing I do is I disable the table, and I disable too many things the moment I see it. But in this instance, I took some time and I tried to analyze what's happening. All right, and I will take out one or two things. So let's first take out the thing I don't want. I don't want this labels. I don't want, because this indicator is primarily, in my view, made for forex trading or crypto trading. I think it's made more for forex trading, because if you look at the literature about the script, it's Quantum Duality Predictive Ranges, and if you start reading it, you will realize that at the bottom it basically is working on ATR, average true range, and you'll see the tags that are there are basically all forex tags at the bottom. All right, so give it a read if you want to. I gave it one reading, but that's about it, because if you are been into this indicator thing for a long time, you probably just understand by looking at things what's happening. So let's get into this indicator. So I'll first remove this. The only thing that I'll probably want to remove at this stage is this flags and this bar coloring, even though it's not to my liking, but even that is making sense. All right, so just this, let's remove these labels for now. All right, so the labels are gone. Now in input section, we are not changing anything. It's telling you that bar color, the candle color, when it's blue, it's stating that it's more of a buy kind of a color, and when it's purple, it's more a sell kind of a color according to this indicator. And we'll leave it at that for now. Later on we will disable it, because one click over here and the bar color can go out, and we'll leave it for now at least. All right, so the only thing that we have disabled is this labels and nothing else. We are leaving everything the way it is. Now what is it trying to show me? It's just basically trying to show me various support and resistance levels. But the best part is, if you spend a minute trying to see what this table is telling you over here, it's mind-blowing. So the table is telling you buy zone is at 23697, which is this. So it's telling you if it goes above this buy, this is the buy zone, 23697. And the first target should be 23799, which is this yellow line over here. And the second target should be 2877. So it's also telling you, try to buy. If the candles go above this, try to buy. This will be your first target, and this will be your second target. This is your second target. So both these yellow lines, you see, first target, second target is by yellow line, and buy zone is by this blue colored, light blue colored line. All right, it's also telling you the sell zone. It's telling you if it comes here, then sell. What is the number to sell? It's telling you 23582. So this is a sell according to this, and your first target should be 23480, which is this one, this white line over here. As you can see, it did touch that. So 23582 was over here. If somebody sold over here, it went and hit the first target for sure. The second target will be 23402, which is this over here. All right, this I think will come on Monday by the looks of it, because when I'm looking at the US futures currently, it's looking like it's going to get there. So how beautiful is this? It's telling you where to enter and what should be your first target, what should be your second target when you're buying, and what should be your first target and your second target when you sell, and where you should enter a sale. All right, so even this whole thing, generally tables I delete on the chart. I mean, I don't like seeing tables, but this table makes sense to me, so I'm going to retain this table in this. All right, now coloring of bar is something very subjective. I mean, some people like it. If you like it, let it be the way it is. If you don't like it, just take it out. It's as simple as that. This indicator I also feel is complete by itself. It doesn't require any other support. But if I had to just add something, maybe I'll add an MACD with my RSI. People who know my channel generally know how I use MACD and RSI. I use RSI for borders, and I use MACD for buy sell kind of a pointer. And even in the video that I've just uploaded before this last night or early in the morning hours, it shows how I merge RSI and MACD. But I don't think there's a need to add another indicator to this unless you really specifically want to maybe add an MACD. So I've currently disabled the bar color for the time being, and I click on OK. So the only two things that we have disabled is this labels and this bar color. Nothing else. We are leaving everything the way it is. I don't think there's a need to change anything in this indicator. I think this indicator also works in all time frames. So if you go to 15 minutes, it'll again tell you that on 15 minutes time frame, the buy zone is this 23574, and the first target should be, if you enter over here, the first target should be 23741. So this is the first target. This is the second target in terms of buying. In terms of selling, it's telling you that if it comes over here, only then sell now on 15 minutes time frame. So 23386 is where you should enter the sale, and your first target should be this 23219, which is this white line over here and this white line over here. So targets on top are in yellow, targets at the bottom are in white. Entry point on top is in light blue shade, and entry point at the bottom is at it's coming with a green kind of a shading. All right, so very intuitive. You basically don't need any other indicator with this. It's giving you most of the information that you want. Let's just see what happens if we add an MACD to this. So we'll just add an MACD. We will not even add an RSI. So MACD, okay. Here you pretty much see the MACD cut. Here is where we would have entered. Here you have another entry on MACD, and here you have a go long, right? So my take on this whole thing would be MACD also will tell you its own kind of a thing. I would not even use MACD in this case. I would just go with plain simple price action, and maybe I'll draw some trend line here and there and go ahead. But yes, what it's currently saying, and since I've got this on a weekend, I'm yet to try it during market hours, but from the looks of it, it looks very promising. And even if you discount this target on top, for a moment, just forget that it's telling you where to enter, where to exit, and let's take out this table totally. Even then, it's giving you good support and resistance points. All right, like over here, it's telling you that this is the buy zone actually, according to it. You should enter over here if it goes up, but we can take this as a top. You could have sold over here and then taken your profit. In this instance, the MACD will work great. See, boom, the topping out over here. It'll work great with MACD. At the bottom, you see, it'll work great with MACD. So there are two ways to work with this. Either you follow the table exactly and do what it's telling you, or else just use this indicator with MACD and use this lines as support and resistance. Even in that instance, this will work beautifully. All right. So I just wanted to share this indicator with all of you. I spent about half an hour to an hour noodling with it, and I'm really impressed. It's beautiful, and I'm going to put it to use in the coming days. And I suggest you also try paper trading with it for a few days, because by the looks of it, there's a lot of logic in this indicator. We can use it as support and resistance, or we can use it purely as follow its instructions with regards to buy and sell and see how things go. All right, so there are two ways. As I said, follow the instructions with the table, go with when it's telling you enter, go with when it's telling you this is the first target, this is the second target. Either we do that, or we get rid of the table and use it simply, these lines that you see on the screen, we simply use it as support and resistance, and even then it will work great. If you want, use it with MACD, or you can just use trend lines and basic common sense to enter. It's very simple over here. It's making a W, right? Anybody who has spent more than 2 years will know it's made a W over here and it's going to go up. All right. So stuff like that. Here you see a trend line is breaking. Anybody will tell you that this line, when it's breaking, it's going to fall. Simple. Here you see another trend line breaking. This shorting opportunity keeps up. Right, so on and so forth. I mean, if you have spent some time in the market, you will immediately be able to recognize these trend lines, and see, it breaks out over here. And you can use, along with trend lines, you can use the lines on the screen as markers for support and resistance, because when it reaches this green line, you should know that, okay, if it's not going past this, then probably the long entry that I've taken over here, I should book profits over here. Similarly, if you have taken a short over here, you should book profits over here. Of course, this now looks like, another big shorting opportunity did come up later on, but when you are over here, you don't know, you think the market can go up again. So everything looks good in hindsight. Hindsight is 2020, but ideally one should have entered over here and booked profits over here. You want re-enter over here and then re-enter over here actually and book profits over here. If you were shorting, when it comes to long, one could have entered over here and then book profits somewhere over here, or even over here, and long over here and over here. But this is again happening after 3 p.m. I do not recommend trading after 2:30 in the afternoon, but sometimes you have to, then you have to. Otherwise, generally I refrain from trading after 2:30 p.m. So guys, I will leave the name of this indicator with the author name in the comment section and pin it. I'm thankful to the channel member. I think his channel name is IAS Mentor. His channel membership name is IAS Mentor, and he's, I think, recently joined the channel, and I'm thankful to him for suggesting this indicator and bringing this to our notice. I think this indicator is going to work for me, and I'm going to put it to good use in the coming days. I'm probably going to use it with tables, webbles, everything, the whole jing bang, and see whether it works. If not, then at least I know that I've got another good indicator showing me good support and resistance levels. All right. On that note, I'll end this video. I recommend everybody give this indicator a try. All right. And I'm hoping that everybody's having a good weekend. On that note, guys, I'll see you in the next video. If you're already a subscriber, consider becoming a member on the channel by clicking on the join button. It's only 89 rupees a month. And if you're an international viewer, it's close to $1. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, then please subscribe to the channel, share this video with your family and friends, give our videos a like, give it a thumbs up. It motivates us to make more videos for you. Also subscribe to our free Telegram channel. The link is given in the description in all our videos, and buy all your Amazon products from our Amazon affiliate link. The link is there in the description. Once you click on that, it'll take you to Amazon. Go ahead and purchase anything you want from Amazon. You don't pay extra, but we make a small affiliate commission every time you purchase something through our link. All right. Take care. Bye-bye. I'll see you in the next video.